Hello children, welcome back. In today's video, we shall see solving simultaneous linear equations using graphical method. Okay. Now before we actually start with this method, in standard 9th, in coordinate geometry you have studied what are ordered pair, how do we plot them on the graph paper, and also any linear equation. If you plot the graph of that equation, it will be always a straight line. Using this property, we can solve the linear equations by graphical method as well. Before directly going to the question, one example I'll see from your textbook, that is completion of this table. Okay. These are the two equations, x plus y is equal to 3 and x minus y is equal to 4. Simultaneous equations they are. And if we have to plot the graph of these equations, we need to get the set of ordered pairs. So how do we get those pairs? That we shall see. X plus y is equal to 3. In your textbook already this table is being given. Some values are already given for either x or y, something like that way. And you have to find this value by filling the blanks. So we shall just see. See, our first equation is x plus y is equal to 3. You are asked if x is 3, what is the value of y? Obviously, that value is going to satisfy this equation. So, what we will do is, first case, put x is equal to 3 as given in the question. So, when you have x is equal to 3, y, you can simply write 3 plus y, replace x by 3, 3 plus y is equal to 3. Therefore, y is equal to 3 minus 3, that is 0. So, put y is equal to 0. What is your set of ordered pair? 3, 0. In the second case, when you see y is equal to 5. So, keep x as it is. In place of y, you put 5 equals to 3. So, x equals to 3 minus 5. 3 minus 5, what is the answer? Minus 2. Be very careful with integers. Minus 2. What's our set of ordered pairs? Minus 2, 5. Third case, you see, y is equal to 3. So again x plus, put y is equal to 3 is equal to 3. So x is equal to 3 minus 3 and x is equal to 0. Put x is equal to 0 here and your coordinates are 0, 3. This is a way how we get the set of ordered pairs. And now if you plot these pairs on the graph paper, you know it, and we shall discuss and see in the remaining part of this video. You can plot these 3 points, and since these points satisfy the linear equation, hence the graph drawn is expected to be a straight line. Similar way, see here. This equation is x minus y is equal to 4. Now, when you put, according to this question, when you put y is equal to 0, you get x minus 0 is equal to 4. So, simply x is equal to 4. So, what do you substitute here? X is equal to 4. Coordinates are 4, 0. Second case, you see, x is equal to minus 1. So, put x is equal to minus 1 minus y is equal to 4. Therefore, minus y. Do not forget minus sign. This is a very common mistake. Be careful. 4 plus 1. So, you get minus y is equal to 5. That gives you y is equal to minus 5. Substitute the value here, minus 5. Coordinates are minus 1, minus 5. And third case, you need not to solve. X and Y, both the values are given. You just have to fill in here the ordered pair. This example shows how do we get the pairs, ordered pairs, using which you can draw the graph of these two equations. Okay. Now let us see an example. How do we solve the simultaneous equation by plotting the graph? Okay. Now let us see how actually we solve the equation using graphical method. In your book, some questions are very easy. Simple equations they are. So you can do it yourself. Some question I have taken where we can have little working. So 3x minus y is equal to 2 and 2x minus y is equal to 3. These are the two equations and we have to solve them using graphical method. So we need to plot the graph for these two equations, which are going to be the straight line, and where they intersect, that point will be satisfying both the equations, thus that will be our solution. So our first step is we need to find the ordered pairs in order to plot this graph of this equation. So I will start with first one. First equation is 3x minus y is equal to 2. In this video we are going to discuss so many things where we can simplify work. Always remember, in maths we are simplifying, we are reducing, we are making it easy for ourselves. This one, 3x minus y is equal to 2. You have seen in the earlier example that if one variable is replaced by our choice, in the last question it was already mentioned, so we have taken those values. Now here any one variable can be replaced by our choice and you will be getting the value corresponding to that value of the second variable, and that will be our ordered pair. Now here just see, if you put here the subject as y, that is minus y, you take that side, you will have 3x minus 2 is equal to y. That will be very easy to work out. But I want to show you the other way. So I will not make y as a subject here. I will make x as a subject, so that we can discuss more cases here. So 3x is equal to 2 plus y, first step. Therefore x is equal to 2 plus y upon 3. Now here I shall substitute different values of y and I'll get the corresponding value of x. Okay. Now here, since the denominator is 3, I shall try to get a number which is completely divisible by 3. Remember, in graphical method we are not going for much fractional or decimal part in order to plot it accurately. This is a little limitation of our graphical method. Simultaneously very huge numbers also are not convenient for graphical method. Okay, so what do you think? What should be the value of y so that it is divisible by 3? So one very simple value you can take, y is equal to 1. That is by observation you can have this thinking. If you put y is equal to 1, x will be 2 plus 1 upon 3, that is 3 upon 3, that is 1. So remember what is the subject? X is 1 and y is also 1 here. So x1, y1, our ordered pair is 1, 1. Second one, think of one more value of y such that it is still divisible by 3. So you can think y is equal to 4 if you take. So 4 plus 2, 6 you get. So here you have x is equal to 2 plus 4 upon 3, 6 upon 3, that is 2. So what are the coordinates? X2, y4. Do not exchange by mistake also. Be careful. So our coordinates are 2, 4. Actually, graph of a line can be plotted using only the two sets of these coordinates. But in order to avoid the mistakes, one point may be wrong, so the whole line will go wrong. We select 3, at least 3 and maximum 4. So that if the graph is not coming as a straight line, we'll be able to understand that we have gone wrong somewhere. With 2 points it will not happen. No? We will not understand, because with 2 points you can draw the straight line anyhow. Then think of some value of y. Okay. You can think of some negative value, as you can think of 0 also, but 0 will not help here because 2 by 3 again will be a decimal number. It will be difficult to plot. So what negative value also you can think of this. For example, now you want here 3. So what number minus 2 will be 3? Minus 5 you can think of. So this is an example I have given. You can take any value which comes in your mind and which satisfies. So y is equal to minus 5 you take. X is 2 plus minus 5 upon 3. That is minus 3 upon 3. That is minus 1. So x is minus 1. Y is minus 5. Now what could be the next value? Think. You can take positive, you can also take negative. And how the values will be increasing, that also you will understand. Now here negative 5 is taken, so you can take the next value as negative 8. If you don't want to go for such big value, you can think of this also. So here if you take y is equal to plus 7, that will also do na. 7 plus 2, 9 divided by that. Anyway, negative also or even positive also, you can go for that. So I will take positive value. Let y is equal to 7. So x is equal to 2 plus 7 upon 3. That is 3. So the coordinates are 3, 7. This is done. Now we will plot these points on the graph paper all together. Okay. Look at the other equation now. 2x minus y is equal to 3. And I'll go for this. 2x minus y is equal to 3. Here we will use the very simple method. As I said, possibly 2x, x if you make the subject, again like this way, you will have to divide the right hand side by 2. But since y is not having any coefficient, we shall make y the subject, which I repeat you could have done here also. I just wanted to explain you this, so I have taken this way. So here first step, 2x, 3 is brought here, minus 3 is equal to plus y. You must have understood I wanted positive y over here. Now I'll rewrite y is equal to 2x minus 3. Now substitute the values of x and accordingly get the value of y. Here you can take any value of x. So I will take, let x is equal to say 0. All aspects will see. So y will be what? 2 into 0 minus 3. Be careful. 0 minus 3. What is the answer? Minus 3. So x is 0 here. Y is equal to minus 3. Our coordinates are 0, minus 3. Try one value of x. Negative here. So, and small value. So, let x be minus 1. What will be y? Y will be 2 into minus 1. Minus 3. Minus 2. Minus 3. That is minus 5. So, x is minus 1. Y is minus 5. We've got the answer actually here. Both tables you are able to see. This is by chance. Sometimes we may, or otherwise it's not a rule. Let x is equal to Now take some positive value. Let x be 1. Y will be 2 into 1 minus 3. So it comes as 2 minus 3. That comes as minus 1. 1 minus 1. 1 comma minus 1. One more. Now any value of your choice you can take. Let x be say 2. So y will be 2 into 2 minus 3. So 4 minus 3, that is 1. So coordinates are 2, 1. So the table of our values is done. This calculation of course is very important, though we plot the graph using these points only. But in order to get them correctly, this work is to be done with utmost care, properly, without making any integer mistakes, etc. We have tried to get the numbers as whole numbers only, avoided the decimal part over there. Okay, more practice will make you more clear about it. Now let us see how do we plot the graph of this. And this lockdown period, it was little difficult for me to get a graph paper, but I'm sure you all have, because in standard 9 for 3 subjects you had graph paper. So search the book, use it. So this is the graph paper, and on that you know that first thing you need to plot the two axes. This is our x-axis. We write here x dash. Then this is our y-axis. Y dash. Okay. Now what are these? These are actually the number lines, horizontal and verticals. Their meeting point you know is origin 0. Its coordinates are 0, 0, but I am talking about this number line. So this is 0. To the right of 0 we write all the positive integers. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. Arrow mark shows the infinity of the number line. On the left of it you have negative 1, negative 2, 3, negative 4, 5, 6, 7, etc. Above again positive marking is there. 1, 2, 3, 4. Below you have got negative marking, minus 1, minus 2, 3, minus 4, minus 5, minus 6, minus 7, minus 8, etc. This work always is done using pencil, but in order that I should be able to show it to you, I have used pen here. The next thing after this we do is that we write the scale. You know it, here we are taking 1 centimeter is equal to 1 unit, right? This 1 centimeter of the graph paper we have considered as 1 unit, 1, 2, 3, etc. And it is on both the x-axis as well as y-axis, on both axes. This is done. The coordinate system is ready. Now let us plot the points in our graph. First equation, 3x minus y is equal to 2. The first point you have to plot. Its coordinates are 1, 1. You know that 1 means in which quadrant it will be? First quadrant. So this is 1 of x-axis and 1 on y-axis. Select the point, and to make it more prominently visible, circle it. Next point to be plotted is 2, 4. X-axis 2, y-axis 4. Again in the first quadrant this point is located. This is our 2, 4. Then you can write the coordinates of these points. Next to that, this is 1, 1. This is 2, 4. minus 1 minus 5, so this is minus 1 of x-axis and minus 5. This is minus 1 comma minus 5. Next is 3 comma 7. This is 3 and this is 7. So 3 comma 7. You can see that all these 4 points, they are seen collinear, right? That means our calculations are correct. Now using the scale, join these points properly as a straight line. Okay. We show the arrow marks here at the end. So the line. You can be more clear. You can write the equation of this line. This is our 3x minus y is equal to 2. Likewise, now you must have understood that why these 4 points are taken, right? If suppose our somewhere the calculation goes wrong, then one point will not be collinear with this. You will understand that that point needs to be a correction. Okay. So making it more clear that our all the points are plotted correctly, we make it sure by taking more points on that. Okay. Next, for the line 2x minus y, our coordinates are 0 comma minus 3. Now 0 means x coordinate is 0. So where will be the position of this point? This point will be located on the y-axis. 0 minus 3. Okay. Remember this, we have already studied. X coordinate is 0, so the point lies on the y-axis. So this is 0 comma minus 3. The next one is minus 1 minus 5. Okay. Minus 1 minus 5, it is already plotted here. 1 comma minus 1. This is 1 comma minus 1 on y-axis. This is our next point. 1 comma minus 1. The next point is 2 comma 1. This is 2 and this is 1. Here already I have written that, so it will be slightly difficult. Doesn't matter, plotting the point is more important. So 2 comma 1. We use pencil for this. Had I used pencil, I could have rubbed it, right? Now observe these 4 points. Are they collinear? Yes, you can see, as you can see, they are collinear. So join them using a scale. So what is our observation here? Graph of a linear equation is always a straight line. Number 1. Conclusion. What was our equation? 2x minus y is equal to 3. So 2x minus y is equal to 3 for this. Now all the points on this line will satisfy the equation 3x minus y is equal to 2. Likewise, all the points on this line satisfy the equation 2x minus y is equal to 3. And this point, which is the point of intersection of these two lines, that is the common point for both, that will satisfy the both equations, and hence minus 1 comma minus 5 is the solution of these two simultaneous equations. We have found it using graphical method. So here also on the graph you can write the solution from the graph, the point of intersection. What is the x coordinate? X is minus 1 and y is equal to minus 5. Though you can write the answer over here also. So you can write the answer from the graph. From the graph, the solution is, or the solution set you can write, or the solution you can write x is equal to minus 1 and y is equal to minus 5. I hope the concept of solving simultaneous equation by graphical method is clear to you. This is the point of intersection with the coordinates of the point of intersection of the two lines will be satisfying the equation of both the lines, and hence this is also the solution. Okay, now practice solving more sums. The more you will practice, different situations will be coming. You take decision. You have got enough time nowadays. There is a lot of scope for self study. Self study is the best study. I hope you will do that.